Hey, it's good to be back. This is part 2 now of the garage cabinet introduction build. We're going to actually switch it up for a bit. We're going to save this and continue back on it later. I'm going to give an example of adding another component. So we'll save this in the Tremble. Go under SketchUp, garage quotes, and then just call this test. Okay, so we'll save that so we can come back to it, change it anytime. So now that that's saved, I'm going to open up a new file and make a component. So let's go new, feet and inches. We've got a couple different options here. I always use feet and inches since that's what we work with. Little band. Goodbye. So a corner cabinet is a good example of a component that I keep rebuilding and haven't put one in my Tremble Connect yet, which doesn't make any sense because it's so much more efficient. I have other cabinets that I've built, but this is a good example. So these cabinets happen to be a 40-inch by 40-inch base, but I'm gonna. So we're gonna end up having our door over here. Sometimes I get thrown off in the orientation. Okay, so yeah, 24 inches there, and then 24 inches there. Make a line there, and cut this off. I'm going really fast. Sorry. So basically, I just use the line tool to draw a line there. T for tape measure, and then R for rectangle. Just some of these I've gone over already, but we're going to use the pull tool. Do 95 inches. And then we'll zoom out a little bit. H for hand to move it. O to orient it better, because I want to now put the door on. So you can see this cabinet works really well for a corner of a garage. It has a big shelf. So now we're going to put a door on it, that we don't have a blind corner. So I don't know the hotkey for this tool, but it's under the push-pull tab, and then it's this offset tool down here. So we're going to click on this surface, and then I just type in 1 inch, and then get out of that tool. And then I click on this surface, and then I hit P for the pull tool, and then I pull out this for the door. I just type in 1 inch. I could be more specific and say like 3/4 of an inch, but for the sake of the design, just to give the customer an image, it's just fast, standard, and easy just to keep it an inch. But if you had to do these with tighter tolerance, tighter specifications, you can get definitely more precise, more exact. I just do this for speed of building these, and then placing the door handle. You see these blue circles that light up as the midpoint. Place that. That's just an example. So door handle, we'll center it. Let's just say it's roughly a 6-inch door handle. So 3 inches. Got some funky pink axis going on. Must be a diagonal. There we go, blue axis, like that better. And then 2 inches off. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. So right now, I'm just making a door handle for this guy. A little bit of a complicated way to make a door handle, but or simple, depending on how involved you want to get. But that just shows the cabinet there. And then let's say if we want to color the cabinet, we can look at different color options. Here's a few. For now, I think I'm just going to leave it white. And then I'm going to highlight the whole cabinet. And then make component. So there's another called make group, and I'll talk more about that later. But making groups and making components are different. Components are something that you'll bring into an existing garage or an existing part, where make a group is having a separate part. But so we'll make a component. I'll go into making groups more later. So we'll name this component called corner cabinet. 40. So when I do the dimensions, I do width 40 inches, height 95 inches, depth of 24. Okay. Oh, this is another always face camera. Glue to none. So when I insert the component, how do I want it to face? I have under none. I'm going to do always face camera. Try how that. I haven't experimented enough with this yet, but that seems like it makes sense. So it'll always align with the wall that I'm looking at on the camera angle. Okay, cool. Well, save that. So now I have this component saved, and we'll just save it here in projects, and then we'll call it corner 40 95 24. Okay, so now I'll never have to make that again. I've got that saved. I may need to explode the component and change the orientation of the door handle in another design, but there it is. Okay, so that's saved. Now I can go back to the design we were working on. And let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, that was up under garage quotes. Where was that? Oh, there we go, test for Nick. Okay, so we'll open that back up. And now, if we wanted to, we could insert that component we just made. I find it. Yeah, that is something I wish they had a better way to filter. Watch, they probably is like Control F, I'm guessing. Dang it. Actually, no. Oh, oops. I'm under garage. I was looking in the wrong folder. Sorry. If any time this is too slow of a video, YouTube also has like 1.25, 1.5 speed settings, so you can just zoom through this faster, so it doesn't waste as much of your time during the slow parts. If you're learning, you probably want to keep it on single time speed, but if you're using it more of as a review, it just helps you get through the video faster. Okay, cool. So we imported this component now, and we have this. Oh, see how it imported according to my camera angle? Yeah, I was looking at it at an angle, so I'm actually going to rotate this here. Yeah, I think actually selecting that camera angle, I wish I hadn't have done that, but I'll still be able to work with it. It's just kind of like a funny orientation now. So I hit M for move, but yeah, just as far as rotating this guy. So I'm actually going to do something. Yeah, I'm going to go back into that component and edit it later because I accidentally left some of those grid lines on there. I'll just show you now. Explode component. I'm going to edit those. Take those measurement lines out. And now we need to orientate this to be on the axis. Yeah, this is just kind of funny. I should have built this on a better axis. You can see how it's not lining up on the wall the way I want to. Had to do with when I selected the camera view. But either way, I show you how I built it, and we can just plug them in. Just got to build it correctly from the beginning. I'm going to end this video. It's getting a little long. But hopefully that helped you learn something.